My sister and I were sent to the Orc Kingdom for marriage at the same time. She snatched the wealthy African lion, while I was forced to marry the poor lonely polar bear. But then the apocalypse heatwave hit, and the lion orc was the first to die. My sister was horribly burned beyond recognition, but my polar bear orc took me to the Arctic to escape the heat. We ate chilled watermelon and drank cold cola every day. Pitying her, I brought her to the Arctic to stay cool. Who knew she'd push me off a cliff out of jealousy after seeing how much he loved me? I woke up and realized I had been reborn to the day of the proposals. The African lion orc brought a plane full of pink diamonds as a gift. The polar bear orc brought only a basket of frozen fish, yet my sister fought to marry him this time. I knew then she had returned too. As expected, my parents still favored her. Ruju, you're being foolish. The polar bear is dirt poor, while the lion has so many diamonds. You'll be a rich lady if you marry him. My sister argued with them. You don't understand. In the future world, money will be completely useless. The Arctic is the only livable home. Africa is too hot, so let Rumo go there. My parents were hesitant, but they always gave my sister whatever she wanted. My father looked at me with a stern face.
Since your sister chose the polar bear, Ling Han, then you'll marry the lion, Yanli. Be grateful. Someone like you, who is inferior to your sister, should thank her for this chance to be a rich lady and help her later.
Watching this united family, I sneered inwardly while acting humble. My sister doesn't seem to know that when the heat wave comes, the glaciers melt. Then, the poor polar bear, Ling Han, won't even be able to afford a boat. As we prepared for marriage, my parents followed my sister just as they did in our last life. At her request, Mom sold the house and car, spending all our savings on canned fruit, compressed biscuits, and soda. Father watched the supplies with visible confusion.
A house can gain value. Why buy all this useless food? Can't you just buy it when you run out?
Mom, Dad, just listen to me. Soon money and houses will be scrap paper. Food is the real currency. It seems sister is fully prepared, waiting for the end of the world to enjoy the Arctic while I suffer in the heat. In my last life, I married into the Arctic with no dowry. I walked there with the polar bear man until my feet blistered. This time, it's finally my turn for a private jet. My sister and parents watched me board. My parents looked reluctant, but my sister's eyes gleamed with excitement. Mom, Dad, just stay with me. Don't mind her status now. Soon she'll probably come begging me. Ha ha ha. From the clouds, I watched my sister's family grow smaller. Moving supplies with the polar bear man like 4 tiny ants, I couldn't help but smile. Sister doesn't know that in my last life, Ling Han never stayed home. He said he was fishing, but was always with other female beastmen. I worried about food while dealing with his many mistresses. When the Arctic warmed up, I tried growing crops to survive. The watermelon my sister saw me eating in my last life was actually grown by me, but it didn't last. Before they arrived, the glaciers were melting and we couldn't afford a boat. I brought them over thinking family should stay together, but I never expected they only wanted me to suffer alone. Then don't blame me in this life. Seeing me silent the whole way, the African lion man Yanli thoughtfully brought me a glass of high-end wine.
Are you not used to flying? Drink some wine and sleep. We'll arrive soon. Africa is hot, but don't worry. We're rich. I'll build the coolest, most comfortable air-conditioned villa for you.
It was clear Yanli was insecure about the heat, yet he was far better than Ling Han. Ling Han was both poor and abusive, treating his wife's pain as natural and even getting violent with her. But Yanli was different. He possessed a kind and protective heart. He was a good man. In his past life, he risked everything for my sister, yet she ignored him this time. No matter, money buys comfort. I'll ensure kind Yanli has a good ending. We arrived in Africa. The intense heat spiked the moment we landed. Yanli's servants immediately rushed forward to provide shade and spray a refreshing cooling mist to soothe the dry air. Madam, just a few more steps to our home. You will feel much cooler and comfortable once we are safely inside. Even with the cooling mist, I was sweating by the time we got inside. Poor Yanli. As an African lion, he's naturally hairy. Though heat-resistant, this year's weather is bizarre. We both showered. Relaxing in comfortable massage chairs with cold juice, I asked if he had noticed the anomaly. The heat was far beyond normal this year. Thinking I was just worried about the electric bill, Yanli waved his hand and ordered even more air conditioning units to be turned on.
Rumo, don't worry. It's hotter, but we're rich. With the AC on full blast, the house will be cool.